Hello, it's Christine again. I wanted to talk with you a little bit about self-talk. How we talk to ourselves in our own head often determines how we look at the world, how we interpret the world, how we feel about the world, how we react to the world, and therefore how we feel about ourselves. So it's helpful to be aware of our self-talk. All of us have thoughts going on in our own head. Um, but if you tend to be talking in a negative way to yourself, think about how it affects your life. A way to think about this, to question to see whether your self-talk is negative or positive, make a list of the things that you're most likely to say to yourself during the day. Think about when you make a mistake, what do you say to yourself? When you're stressed, what do you say to yourself? When you don't manage your time very well, what do you say to yourself? When you go back and think about scenarios in your head, how you acted, what you said, how you reacted, how kind are you to yourself in your own head? If you would write down a list of those things that you most commonly say to yourself and you're honest about it, most of us wouldn't say those things to our best friends or the people that we love. But we are not always as great at talking to our own selves in our own head in a positive way. So if you notice that you tend to talk negatively to yourself, write down your negative thoughts and then draw an arrow and think about what would you say to someone else if they said that to themselves. For example, if someone would say to you, I tell myself that I'm stupid all the time. Maybe you would say to that person, I think you're smart in many ways. Maybe you would say to that person, I think you're smart enough, or I think you're okay, or I think you're great. Think about how you would talk to other people and rewrite that list of how you're talking to yourself in your own head. Think about changing each one of those negative thoughts to a positive, and maybe making a list of practicing using positive self-talk. You can make a list of those things and take a picture of it on your cell phone so you have it with you so you read through it a couple times each day. Maybe you'll want to write it on a sticky note and put it on your mirror so you look at it each morning. Think about how we are affected by the negative words other people say to us. Why would we go around and continue saying negative things to ourselves if we know it hurts other people and it hurts us? It's important to be intentional about talking to yourself in a positive way. I'm not saying that we should all walk around saying to ourselves, you're great, you're smart, you've got it all together, but I am saying if you can't move it to positive, at least move it to neutral. You're good enough. You are a work in progress. You can make changes. You do have some positive things. You are okay the way you are. Think about that. Let that enter your awareness so you can start thinking about how you're talking to yourself, because we all deserve to have someone cheering us on, not tearing us down each day. Think about how different your day would be if you started out talking to yourself in a kind way. Think about your last words that you say to your loved ones when they leave for the day. Do you tear them down? If you do, maybe it's a good time also to start changing how you talk to other people. No one deserves to be torn down or knocked down. We can't control what other people do to us or how they treat us, but we can change ourselves, and we are all just a work in progress. We can learn from our mistakes. If what I'm talking about hurts you in any way, if you think, gosh, I have failed at that in the past, that's okay. You're not a failure if you're working on changing. Life is all about making mistakes and learning for them. We are all a constant work in progress, changing every day. So if this is new information to you and you haven't thought about this before, don't beat yourself up. Recognize it's just one more thing I can work on today, and I am a work in progress too. So make today a great day. If you're having a bad day already so far, remember you can start your day over at any point in time. Today is a good day to have a good day. Thanks.